Yeah, I got on them this morning at shoot around because I didn't think they had great emotion, and I just kind of, just said we've been through this before where we didn't get the right emotion, mental preparation for some games and let them slip. And I said it would be really a shame if that happened. I said go eat, go home, take your nap, but get ready to come and play at a high level. And we jumped on them. We did a great job defensively. We really didn't get to run our stuff because they take that stuff away. They make you play basketball. Coach Lowry talked about it in Scouter report that, when we were there, we didn't really run much. We didn't run sets or plays or, we just played basketball. You ball screen, they ice it, you make the play. Now you keep making the pass and read. We had 18 assists this time. We had 19 last time. And those early ones, one, we got shutouts. They didn't score a field goal, I think, for almost 7 minutes. But two, we got layups. We got a lot of layups and kept the ball moving, made the right plays like Barry talked about. And, it's kind of amazing because, we really didn't have many guys in practice. Xavier was sick this morning and couldn't even be at shoot around. So, for those guys to come up and give the effort they did, and you got to feel good about them. And now the guys that did practice this week were the other guys. And, we reminded them, and we worked them hard, and they actually came through. I'm surprised it's not Austin Trace and Mike McGurl up here instead of Barry and Dean. But because those guys and Sean did a great job. It's not helping us maintain the lead. And then, Cam's foot didn't feel good, started second half. So we just, said sit there and all Sean, Mike, Austin, they all gave us great minutes. Levi, James, all the guys coming off the bench. So it was positive. You couldn't ask for a better scenario to keep Dean at 11, Cam at 18 or whatever he had, even keeping Barry down. I know he didn't like it, but to be able to be rested for Monday.
Maybe some teams might have overlooked Oklahoma State, but what does it say about your team? In this game, you come out with the second largest margin of victory in a Big 12 history, and now you go on to.
Well, one, you make shots, but to me the big thing was defending, and I keep telling them that gives them a chance to be special. That and sharing the basketball, but Oklahoma State, they just beat TCU, and TCU beat Iowa State today. So, we told them that you had to come to play. I think our guys understand their system. We're able to take things away. They do a great job defending. Coach Lowry, we've been going against this, from way back to we went against Dana Altman at Creighton, that system. So we have a good feel of it. We have a good game plan. And then, we like I said, we played basketball. We made a lot of good basketball plays. It wasn't me putting them in sets or something that were successful. It was they played basketball and made all the right plays. I thought Cam was really good early, and not only made some threes, got to the hoop, got a steal. Barry got a steal. We did a lot of good things, and those guys really got us going.
Bruce, you get 18 minutes out of Austin Trice. How key is it just to be able to get 10 or 15 minutes a night?
Well, we just said Levi's has struggled, and we just said we got to give somebody else a shot. And you can only go back there now. Levi did come in and down the stretch and made some plays, which is good for him and confident. But this team, when they play two bigs, it's easier to play Austin and easier to play Levi and James and those guys. Where they have trouble is when people play small ball and we just don't do things out of court. But it was great confidence builder. Austin making the free throws. We keep talking about trust, and you build trust within each other with the teammates. You build trust with the coaches, and he definitely helped his trust factor today.
There was some confusion before the game whether Xavier would start or play. Just kind of what was the process?
Well, he didn't. We sent him home from shoot around, and we got him some. He had a stomach virus, and we actually went to the doc's office and got some IV, got some fluids in him. We just had to see if he could go or not. I didn't know. He was in the locker room. He got, he was coming from the doctor's office, and he gave it a go. We were fortunate to get up, got him out 3 minutes into it. then we got Dean out, and then we got Matt. We just kind of rotated. So, like I said, you couldn't have a better scenario than to limit those guys' minutes, still win by 40, and, with a quick turnaround going to Kansas on Monday.
You guys are just 2 shots away from winning the last 2 games you had in Lawrence. So what'll be kind of just the message with the guys to help them get over that I think
what they talked about, Barry said being exact, being disciplined, just playing confident. You cannot be on your heels. You got to take the game to them. Obviously, they're, 15-0, 16-0 at home, whatever it is. And they've shot the ball unbelievable at home. So, defense will be a big factor. Taking what happened last time, what they did well, what we did well, can we, second time around, can we tweak it? Can we execute a little better? I think all those things are key.
Obviously, at this point, nothing is settled in the league, but 14 games in, is this as well as a team's handled the grind of the Big 12 as you've had her, Coach?
Oh, I've had a couple teams, obviously, that have done better, but this is, for all, the thing I'm kind of amazed by is from injuries to sicknesses, illnesses, all the different things that they've been able to keep staying the course. The older guys have done a great job. I was talking to Wyatt and the TV people before the game. Barry is special. And he didn't get big numbers today, but his determination, his leadership, his work ethic, you can't get a more special player in my mind. And, for his sake, for our seniors' sake, just hope and pray we have some health and we're able to finish the season on a great positive note.
The resiliency your team has shown, how does that go for momentum coming into this KU game about the confidence of what you guys have done in the body of work?
Well, I think it's every game is different, and you got to come and play. And we've had some success on the road. We played some non-conference road games, didn't have success, but that's part of the thing to go on the road to learn and get better. We have to do what we do well, and your good players have to play well. That's a big thing. And we, like you guys all talked about, we had chances the last 2 years, and we played a high level. Crazy thing is they came here and just kind of took it to us. Now, can we? This is the first time, a long, long time, we played them at our place first. Got to win. Can we go at them? Can we, and that we'll just have to see how it'll go. He does a great job. They play with a lot of confidence. They play at a high level there, so we're going to have to match that.
You mentioned the virus that Xavier was dealing with. For him to kind of fight through that and have 12 points today, just kind of what does that say?
Yeah, he's our leading scorer. It's amazing, and made some shots. I think he went up for that shot before half. He had asked out, and we didn't get him out. He went up for the shot, and I think he had nothing left to even get it up there, and he just dropped it. But, you got to give him some credit. He is, to feel like that. You feel weak. You have nothing in your stomach, just basically fluids. And, he just like all the other guys played very, very determined.
You talked about just having to play basketball against Oklahoma State. Can you talk about Mike's movement without the basketball today and how good it was?
Yeah, I thought Mike McGurl did a nice job. We had Coach Fraser had him in the other day, and I talked to him. And we just said you got to realize what you are and what your role and what you can do well. And you don't have to do too much. Too many times he's going in there in the mix of everybody. Today he made the right plays, got the ball in the middle, got it to the weak side, boom, Cam 3. Got it in the middle, got it to the other side, boom, Dean shot. And then when he was wide open, he took his shots, and then he guarded really pleased for him. Now can he carry it over, and do it on the road. Same thing, Sean did a nice job. He's very, very talented. He just doesn't understand how important practice is and what Barry talked about, being precise and preparing, all those P words. He's not very good with those. And, once he figures that out, he's got a chance to be pretty good.
Coach, you guys wore the retro uniforms today, so I got
pretty cool.
Yeah. I got a retro stat for you.
4-0.
You guys go into Lawrence. You have the opportunity to sweep KU for the first time in 36 years. Just what is the specialness and the opportunity ahead of you guys?
Well, it's a big game because they're up in the standings with us, and obviously it's your rivalry. You get a win against them, that puts them another game behind you. And that's what it is. I mean, they're good, and we played well in the second half. Thought we started the game well against them. We played well in the second half, found a way to win. Now can you piece it together for 40 minutes there? And that's all it is. I mean, but we can't let it be. I told our staff a couple of weeks ago, the biggest game is Baylor. It's just, and I don't tell the kids that, but, because what you win against Kansas, you got to get ready for Baylor. And you lose against them, you still got to get ready. You got it. And it's the old scenario. Every game is important. And you got to be, get that focused preparation for the next game. And hopefully they have that determination.
Bruce, I know this might get lost in the shuffle with all these questions we're asking about KU, and this was the largest, victory in the history of this series, and you remain first in Big 12. But what does it mean to you that you tied Jack Hartman today for third on the Gardner?
Jack Gardner
on the all-time wins list here at K-State.
Oh,
my apologies, sir.
It's fine. I'm just happy for our guys to have a successful season. They fought. I don't know. I don't really worry about that right now. I'm just worried about Kansas and, finish the season on a great note. That's, every day I think a lot about a lot of things, but I just want these seniors. They've given us so much. They've changed the direction of the program for them. One, to be healthy so they can play and give it a shot, and then hopefully if they have a shot to finish their careers on a great note.
How do you like Mike's new hair?
I'm just happy he played well, because if he wouldn't have played well, I would have cussed him out. But